Hi, welcome back to my channel. I'm Daniela and today we'll continue with the hunting of Bly Manor, this time episode 8. In the last episode we found out how much of a bitch Peter actually is. Again, I do feel so sorry for young Peter. What he's been through was horrible, especially coming from the hands of his parents. But for older Peter, I have absolutely no sympathy at all, nothing. He manipulated Rebecca into it seemed like she killed herself, but he was possessing her because, he was feeling probably lonely. But now he's also manipulating Flora and Miles to pretty much give up their lives for them. Anyway, as usual, I got something to drink. The episode is ready to start, so without further ado, let's do this.
Toward the middle of the 17th century.
Oh, Kate. I was wondering when she's gonna show up.
A widowed gentleman. He'd been left a widow after some 6 years of marriage and had devoted himself to the care of his progeny. 2 daughters, born at an interval of 5 years apart. The elder, Viola, the younger, Perdita, in memory of a little girl born between them, who had lived but a few weeks. Bly must stay in the family. Thus led to Viola's invitation to a distant cousin, one Mr. Arthur Lloyd. And just as Perdita began to feel the stirrings of a true interest in the young man,
Viola appears.
He may marry her, or marry her sister, but there should be no mistake in the true authority of Bly Manor, nor the way things would be done.
I, Viola, take thee, Arthur, to be my lawfully wedded husband, to have and to hold from this day forward, for better, for worse, for richer, or in sickness and in health, to love, cherish, till death us depart.
And obey. To love, cherish, and obey.
Yeah, no.
The transaction done, the business concluded, the manor saved, young Viola turned her eyes inward. She would sleep. She would wake. Perhaps it was the room, she'd think. Viola found that under its purpose, a marriage may have some amount of love to it after all.
Is Perdita jealous, in a way?
Bly belongs to you, and they will try to take it from you as they did me. But I will not let them. Instead, we shall move mountains, my girl. It is you.
It is me.
It is me.
It is us.
It is us.
So she is the lady in the lake after all.
From her lips, only the sickness. Impossible, finally, to ignore.
It is not the plague.
Oh, thank God.
But
But it is not good news. She has the lung.
I hope she has 2 of those, but
How long, Doctor? Months. Months at the most. And I would keep her separate from the rest of you.
so what is the lung actually? Tuberculosis?
Sister, you must repeat the rite. Say the words after me. I go and prepare a place for you.
She's not going anywhere.
And I will come again and will take you to myself, so that where I am, there you may also be.
She's not willing to leave Bly to anyone.
Time paid her no mind. Days to weeks, to months, to years. Round and round the sun, in different planets spun. And then,
Isabel?
5 times round the sun, and all is different.
Isabel.
Hello. Damn.
Take me to bed.
I want to sleep with her. You cannot, Viola.
But I feel better today.
You do look better.
Every day and you look worse and worse and worse. The Lady of Bly Manor. I've no ambition. Lie. Viola, I don't lie.
It's her sister who... I think the house means a little too much to her.
Think of Isabel. What will she be left with? What memories of you will she carry? Will it be this version of you? Because Viola, with love, let it be anything else.
I do understand she's sick. But I do think she's a little too abusive.
The word was mercy. And the word was a lie.
I think she was tired with everything.
It was every slap, every insult, and every day that had passed, every moment after the last rites. The word was not mercy, she realized in the end. No, the word had always been enough. And on their wedding night, as Perdita took residence in the bed which had been her sister's, each party obtained what each had desired. For Arthur, a beautiful woman, somewhat known to him already by virtue of her lineage. But Perdita's desires, as you will have observed, remained a good deal of a mystery.
Maybe she wanted to be the Lady of Bly. Ooh, that's so cool.
If she could have foreseen how dire things would become, how dire you have made things.
He?
Yes. But were you not responsible for our financials, dear husband? Did you not run our estate into the damned ground? More than all my sister wanted Bly to flourish. She would have done anything, everything in her power to save the manor, and you know that.
It is not a caprice, my dear. It is a promise. An oath.
An oath. To Viola.
Yes, the mother of his child. Is she the lady in the attic? It seemed like the same dress. That was so cool. Ooh. She is in the trunk. The white veil and the rose petals that she put inside.
Sleeping, waking, walking. And in time, as we all do, she admitted all. She admitted she was dead.
But it was Perdita.
This final insult of being cast to the swampy depths while her daughter would grow to womanhood. And she'd stare at that empty bed. And Viola would remember. and the remembering itself was injury anew. She did not even realise that a decade had passed. Not even realise after an outbreak of plague in the village that the empty manor had become a quarantine for the coughing death that ravaged her former community.
What are you doing in here?
This is the doctor.
It isn't safe. You mustn't be in this wing without protection.
Viola faintly noticed her own attempted exorcism.
The priest?
Wake, walk, forget even more. Her name, forgotten. Her sister's name, forgotten. As her memories left her, so too, her face.
Looks
One
so
night she
nice.
found a child in her daughter's own
Oh,
bed and could not remember who she had been hoping to see.
it's the kid that is moving the dolls.
Must be the child whom she'd sought. Must. Those souls held in her orbit. Those unfortunates
This
trapped in the
looks
gravity
so
wells that ruled
cute.
Bly Manor. They were fading as well. The eldest of Willoughby's daughters, once Lady Lloyd of Bly, now just a thought, just a feeling, not a woman at all, not a person at all, not a name or a face, just need, and loneliness, and rage. Her fate was a nightmare.
So that was a thing. We got some backstory of the Bly Manor and how everything started, the ghost, and who the lady in the lake is, and it's Viola. And damn, really beautiful episode. But still, the episode with Hannah is my all-time favorite. I mean, there is only one episode, so who knows? Maybe that will change. But for now, the episode with Hannah is still my favorite. Not saying this wasn't nice, because it was really nice. But that episode... I'm happy to know more about Bly, because we didn't knew much about the Hill House, how it all started. Her sister definitely had something to do with it. I mean, it had everything to do with it. Her love for dresses and for shiny things, and her obsession almost with Bly Manor. She would have done anything not to lose it. And I think that's why she was kind of trapped in that trunk, because the dresses represented everything for her. It almost represented her. That's why she left them for her daughter. Giving them to her daughter meant love to her. I mean, to be honest, she didn't spend too much time with her daughter. So they, I don't know, they didn't have this connection. It wasn't necessarily her fault because she got sick and, protecting her kid, but I don't know, I'm sure she loved her daughter in her own way, but I don't know, I think she loved Bly even more than that. And even with her sister, I mean, it was her sister, it wasn't someone that she didn't knew, and she already was fighting with her over Bly, even when she was sick. But, yeah. I mean, I'm not saying that her sister was better, because, damn, I think she always liked Arthur. And she always wanted to be more than just a little sister in the shadows. And after that, yes, she took care of Viola, but she also killed her, so that's that. Doctor, we saw him. I like that we kind of have some more information about the ghost as well, like at least how they died. Not all of them, because I think there was also the soldier. But I'm guessing, the war, and they took shelter in the manor, and, happened that Viola was passing by and he was in the way. But it wasn't much, it wasn't much information about the ghost, but at least we got something. Again, in the Hill House, we didn't got that. Would have liked to know more about the ghost. There was a girl, and there were a lot of ghosts, the hidden ghosts, and I'm not talking about the main ones, because we know things about them, but the hidden ghosts, nothing. Yeah, it was a really nice episode. As I said, she ended up just following a pattern, and because passed so much time that she forgot herself, but also others forgot her, and her lack of facial feature represented that she lost her identity. Out the lake, in the house, in the bedroom, kill anyone that it's in the way, going back to the lake, sleep. I do feel sorry for Viola. Not necessarily, yeah, sure, she was killed by her sister, and before that she got sick, and, that's not a nice thing. But I think I feel more sorry for her after she died. That she just became this thing, without a name, without a face, without memories, nothing. She was just forgotten by others, and she lost her purpose and her meaning. And it was just something. I don't know how to explain. It's a weird feeling that I have. She definitely didn't want to become like that. But her love for the Bly Manor and her will, the will that she had to live, she did live in a way, but not as she expected, for sure. And also, her only hope that she would be reunited to her family in a way or another was lost as well, because she killed her sister in the attic, and his husband became paranoid and thought it was a bad luck. So every love she put, or every display of love she put in that trunk, was lost forever, and her daughter will never get those precious dresses that she loved so much. So that's that. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy. See you next time. Bye.